our system. So this is the campus canteen site, and we will take you through our website. So as you can see, we are scrolling on the London page. So it's an overview of the site. So it's showing you. So since we've not yet created orders, these fields are blank, but we are showing you our landing page. So you can look through. Then from there, we click on the get started. So we are going to create an account, and the accounts you are creating right now is for students and staff, the customers who are going to order the food. So we fill in with our names, our full name, then our email address. From there, we we move on to the passwords. So then the phone number, so from the phone number, then we move to the password. So the little color beneath shows the strength, right? So red means it's too weak, orange is somehow better, then green means that it's very secured. So we're not focused so much on security at this point. We just want to show how it works. And as you saw, the I section could toggle you viewing the password. So we are in now, and you are greeted with a message as you enter. So you could view the cards, which will notify you of your account being successful. Then you click on your customer info. It shows you the info of the details you used to log in. You could also change your password here. So here it's in your name, your email, your phone number. Then from there you logged out, so you come back to the landing page and you're creating a new account again for the vendor. So those who are going to sell the food. So for the vendors, we made them have a name, so like their vending name, then a brief description, which is optional. So then also we give them the column to talk about their payments details. So we encourage Momo since it's widely accessible. Then we collect their details just like the customers. So their full name, their email address, their phone number, and their password, which will be filling soon. So we are filling in the email section. Then we move to the phone number. Then we move to the phone number. So with the phone numbers, we make sure we didn't accept duplicates, and we don't accept letters, only numbers. So the password also with a toggle feature to make you view it, and the colors to indicate the strength of your password. So from there we create an account, and the thing is, once you create an account, you are logged in automatically. So the vendor was logged in, and you can see at the top corner the name of the vendor is there, so you can view your order, your menu. So if you decide to create a menu item, which we'll do later, then your details, the details of the vendor. So if they decide to change some things, they can update their profile also. Yes, that's what it is. So from there, then you go to notifications, which is telling them that the vendor needs to be approved by the admins once they create their account. So we logged out of the vendor account again, and you're moving to the admin login. So the admin login, you can't see it on the landing page. It's a special access, so you key in it manually. We'll create this one for that later. Then we found out that the columns to fill in were a bit occupied, so we cleared it. Then we filled it with the name of the admin, the email address, the phone number, and the password. So what we did was we created a table, the same table for the 3 different rows. So the customer, the vendor, and the admin. So we needed to fill in all those columns for it to be successful. So that's why you have the same filling order for each of them. But what separates them are their rows. So at the tables that we created a rows, a special column for the rows of the person. Yes, so you can just log in with your password and your email, and automatically your role is picked up from the system. So this is the vendor login, the admin login section. So as you can see, since you only have one customer, one vendor, one pending approval from the vendor, so it looks at the vendor that's just registered. That was the one I did right now. So yeah, approving the vendor's requests. Then you look at the reports for the admin, so they have access to view a lot of details. Then their profile also, so they can decide to change their password, change their name later. Then notifications, so we come back to check that the vendor that's just registered has been approved by the admin. Okay, so we had an error fetching some details. We'll work on it. Then from there, so looking at the vendor management, the admin can suspend or view the vendors also. So we logged out, then you try to sign in again for the vendor. So we are signed in as a vendor now. Then we look at the details, and it tells the vendor that their account has been approved by the admin. That's just we did right now. So from there, you are going to add a menu, right? So from the header, we clicked on menu, then you are trying to add a menu item. So for the menu item, we start with the name, a brief description of what the menu is about. Then from there, we move to the price. So let's type in the description of the menu. So we chose to just be brief with it and just wrote tasty jollof rice, and we set the price at 50 cedis with the image URL. So what we did was, since our database couldn't hold the files, you had to get the image URL of the food you are selling. So you could go to any place, get the image URL of the food, then you come and paste it at the image URL. So that is what will be displayed as your menu item. So that's what we are doing right now, searching for the jollof rice that we are going to sell, just a picture of it. But if we decide to so for those who want to use the actual image, they can use their Google Drive they can forward it to their Google Drive, then use that link as the image URL. But for now, we are using generic images, so images that already exist. And a disclaimer also, we don't own the copyright to the picture we used. So we are searching for the jollof rice to use. Then we paste it there. So, and one thing is, once you paste, the image should show, right? So if it's not showing, it means the link is faulty, or it's not the actual link of the image. It's like a shortcut or something. So we look through to get the actual link of the image, then paste it there so the image shows. So thankfully we have one here. Again, we don't own the copyrights to the image. So we copy the link, then we are pasting it here. So once you paste it, it's supposed to show. So it means it's working. Then we can now add the item. So we click on add item. Then we've added a menu item. So when you scroll down, you see your available menu, right? So we added jollof rice, description, tasty jollof. You add the price, the status. So we also clicked on edit. So you can edit your menu items. Let's say you want to change the description of it, or you want to change the picture. You're free to do so. Then we check the notification again. So it means that our menu has been added to the database. So from there, we logged out of the vendor account and logged in back into the customer account to see if we will see the menu, right? So our cart is already empty, so we go to check the menu. Voila, jollof rice is there. So we're going to buy jollof rice at 50 cedis. So you click on the ad, your cart shows on the right, click on it, you proceed to check out. So what we did was we wanted to mimic an OTP payment system, and we set the default password to 0000. So that's what we typed there, and it has been successful. And once you are done with your order, you'll be given a code, a pickup code, to ensure that you're the one who paid for it. So our pickup code is showing here. The customer is seeing his code. Then we'll go back again. So we can still see the food menu, right? So let's continue. The network. So once we've purchased the food and we've mimicked the OTP payment system, it means the vendor should also get some payments and view the pickup code. So we logged out of the customer, then we logged in again as a vendor to see if we'll see the requests. So we are logged in now as a customer, so we can see that so we log in again as the vendor, so we can see the vendor has been received one menu item. So the customer is there with the amount that he paid. The status of the order is on what paid, so it means the customer has made payment. The vendor can also view their profile. So go through the dashboard, shows your revenue for the day, the orders, the menu items, and if you have new notifications. And we have recent orders too. So we go back to the order management, then we look at the menu, we check our profile, So you could see at the top that the wrote approved, so that this vendor is approved by the admin, so they can't sell. And if you decide to change something, so the vendor sees the notifications, and the recent one is the pickup code. So the order has been made, and they're given the pickup code to cross-check with the customer's own at pickup. So you can go to the different orders that you have for the day, and you can change the status of the orders. So paid, preparing, ready, completed. So because this is short, we can't go through all the stages. So once the vendor clicks on ready, then completed, it means the order has been fulfilled. So the user will come back, the customer will come back with the code that was in their notifications, and then you take the package. So that's what our system was about. So we wanted to make it simple for people to order food whilst on campus without having to struggle or be in a queue. So with this system, people could order whilst in class, then they'll get notified when the food is ready and come and pick it up. And also the special code for each order makes it such that no one can take another person's order. So we go back to the dashboard to see, because this vendor we didn't use any picture, it's empty. And when you scroll back, you can see that the food menu has been updated. So anytime the popular food for the day shows up at the landing page to entice